everyone, this is Austin Doctor. This is a video about Season 4 about Highschool DxD, the anime. And quite honest, we've been in the gray, and we haven't been told much so far. I've been really hitting the internet everywhere just to find out information, because I honestly want to know when it's coming out. And I've been through the Reddit, which is, the Highschool DxD thread. If you want to check it out, go ahead. I'll link it down below, but a lot of people have been speculating. Obviously, when I say this stuff, guys, I don't mean you guys to, take my word on it. You take it with a grain of salt, because I'm still not as sure as everyone is. This is what I've been hearing. This is what I've picked up through the internet. You can't trust the internet. But personally, what I think, we're going to hear an announcement about the release date for Highschool DxD Season 4 by October 21st or December 24th. And if you ask why October 21st, a lot of that date's been bouncing back and forth. Apparently it's a big thing in Japan, which I think is Thanksgiving, is it? I don't know. Obviously I don't live there or anything, but that's where apparently there's an event that's happening that Highschool DxD is going to be participating in, which I think it's an anime thing. But anyways, continue over to the 24th. That's when the big anime con is happening, and we might see something or more. But quite honest, what I think, as I said, take this with a grain of salt when I say I think. I'm not saying I know. I do think we are going to see a possible release of Highschool DxD Season 4 and 5. Because it's been very quiet, and I hate to tell you guys, TNK, the people that help animated Highschool DxD, they're not doing so hot. And I think they really need their money to start flowing, because Highschool DxD is the really only anime that sells well. If you don't know, they own the whole 7 Mortal Sins, which if you haven't watched it, it's good, but it's censored. Funimation owns that. But yeah, I think we're going to see a double season release, which I think is possible because it's been a while since, Season 3 to Season 4. But along with that, I am predicting either a winter release or a spring release. If it's summer release, I'm going to be very disappointed. Honestly, I don't know about you guys, because I really need that shit in my life. I'm being honest, because I love it. But yeah, that's that part. Obviously, don't take my word on it. I know some YouTubers have been talking about, oh yeah, we're going to get that on this date. When people say that, guys, don't take their word on it, because quite honest, most of the time they don't even know what they're talking about, and they're not very sure. But yeah, if you do want to keep an eye on it and talk with that Highschool DxD community, you can hit that subscribe button, and you can go to that Reddit. Honestly, it's very informal. I've loved reading it because it's good to see a good community, because no one in that community is toxic like One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, Dragon Ball. No offense to that communities, but they are pretty toxic, and all of them clash. I'm part of some of those communities because, I like those animes, but I don't go around saying stupid crap. No offense to those people, as I usually say, but anyways, this is where, heads up, big spoiler alert, this is where I'm gonna talk about what I think is gonna be happening in the next seasons. I've read ahead of the light novels, and as I said, big spoiler alert. If you do not want to hear anything about what it could possibly happen, click away. I don't want it to be ruined for you, because this is a very good anime. Alright, you have your chance to click away in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Should have clicked away if you don't want the spoilers. If you did stay here, you're a real bro, man. Or you're really nice, sis. But anyways, continue on. My speculation of what Season 4 and Season 5, or possibly next seasons to come, will handle. I can tell you the complete end, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to tell you what I think is going to happen, since we saw the introduction of the Juggernaut Drive and the Queen Scale Mail, which, if you guys don't know, the Juggernaut Drive was never in the light novels for Issei, which is why season 3 is basically do not. If you are really relying on season 3 to be anything with the story, don't. It was a good season, regardless. I hate seeing the people, oh, it wasn't in the light novel. Shut the hell up. It was still a good season. Stop being a little bitch. I'm sorry. That thing aggravates me a lot. Because you see these people that are hardcore fans, and like, if you really were a true fan, you would appreciate no matter how bad it is. And it's true, because actually I won't say that because people are going to get mad when I talk about other animes. They're really good, but they have those really bad seasons. But continuing on, I think what possibly we could look forward to is, as I said, big spoiler. I'm going to tell you 2 points. Obviously we're going to see the whole fixing of what's the whole storyline, because what's supposed to happen is, as you saw towards the end of season 3, or in season 3, that the Chaos Brigade isn't all working together. They're kind of working against each other in certain parts, which we're going to see Loki actually start to lead it more, and we get to see more of his kids and him attacking everyone. But Orpheus, Volley, Arthur, and Goku are all going to actually work together with Issei. If you didn't know, Volley doesn't really want to do anything bad with Issei, because he could have killed him a while ago. I hate to say it, he could have. But Issei, at the point, which in season 2, he was a lot stronger than Volley, even though it perceived as he wasn't. If you wanted to know, Issei's a very strong character. As I said, spoiler alert, Issei is, towards the end, is considered, well, towards the long part of the light novel, very far, he's a super devil, and he can take the form of Big Red. But anyways, continue on to that. It's going to tie into what I'm going to tell you guys. I think we're going to see the Chaos Brigade, well, Volley, Orpheus, Arthur, Goku, not Kaneko's sister, move in, but move into Issei's house, and they're going to work together, because people from the, well, you're going to see Hercules and Chocho try to steal Orpheus, because she has a lot of power. She's the strongest dragon. But obviously they want her power, that's it. So it's going to have those two attack and hold Issei's parents hostage, which, if you didn't know, Issei's parents do not have a name. They only have father and mother throughout the whole entire series. I don't get it, but hey, who cares? They're not really that into the storyline. And obviously they don't. This is where they're going to find out Issei's a devil. And this is going to be a big part of the storyline. Like, oh, and they accept him. They actually fully accept it. And they kind of understand everything. So obviously Goku, Hercules, and Chocho are going to steal Orpheus and kidnap her into the dimensional gap. And Issei and Volley are going to go try to save Orpheus. See, this is where I honestly think this is a really good part of the story, because we already seen Issei die in season 3. And in the first season too. Issei dies a lot. I'm just being real, guys. But he's going to try to save him. They're going to defeat Hercules, and Volley doesn't really bother with Chocho, because Chocho, I don't know too much about like gods and stuff. I'm sorry. I wish I did. But Chocho is going to poison Issei, but Volley won't fight Chocho for some reason. He defeats Chocho, and Hercules and Chocho retreat. They get Orpheus, and Volley and Issei try to make the jump back to Earth. What happens is Volley returns with Orpheus, and basically Issei dies. His pawn piece spawns right into the Earth, and this is where you get to see the character development of Akeno and Rias and everyone. Rias is devastated, but Akeno is hit the hardest. Akeno actually goes through a deep depression about losing Issei, and she almost offs herself. And she will not come out of her room or house or anything at all. She's just very devastated. And that's all the girls. And you're going to have a couple of episodes, obviously, of Issei not there just to magnify it. I say 2 to 3 episodes of that. But later on, Sir Zex, since he loves Issei a lot, is going to tell Rias there is a way of Issei coming back. His pawn piece is still there, and his scale mail is still in the dimensional gap. This is where we get to see Orpheus favor Issei for trying to save her, and Big Red's going to end up coming to Issei and basically say, I really do appreciate you because you tried to save another dragon. And this is where you get to see the bond between Big Red and Issei go up. And this is where we're going to see the whole introduction of Big Red's form, which, if you don't know, Issei almost destroys hell itself by mistake. But continuing on, this is where we're going to see the reborn version of Issei, which he honestly isn't a he's a dragon, he's not a devil anymore. Which is going to be very interesting later on, but this is where we're going to just see Issei being a dragon. And I think will continue. That's going to be like the 2 seasons, because quite honestly, they have a lot to fix still. Then we're going to obviously lead off to Loki trying to mess with the timeline. You're going to see Issei's kids. But yeah, that's what I think will be happening for the next 2 seasons. But anyways, guys, have a wonderful day, and tell me what you think is going to happen. As always, see you later.